There's no surprise that more and more people are investing in crypto since cryptocurrency and blockchain technology have taken the world by storm. However, the question remains, is crypto a good investment? Discover more about it as we bring you the top reasons why you should invest in crypto. But before anything else, don't miss out on any video updates. Make sure to subscribe. Investing in crypto to reach financial goals can be done for various reasons. However, the crypto market can also attract those with the wrong motives. Having established that, let's dive right into the information to discover the first reason to go all in on crypto. Number 9. Cryptocurrency will define the future. Traditional banking systems are flawed, as the economic crisis of 2008 showed that this was confirmed in 2020. People are increasingly looking for viable alternatives. A secure, decentralized form of banking without the interference of banks and governments is precisely what crypto offers. Even banks are starting to realize it, which is crazy. Look at Deutsche Bank, for example. In their Imagine 2030 report, they mention how vulnerable the traditional money system is, explaining that by 2030, over 200 million people will use digital money, and by then, traditional money will already be on its way out. Deutsche Bank isn't the only one. Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, believes Bitcoin will eventually become the world's currency. The tech behind crypto has been called 10 times more valuable than the internet by China's state television. Elon Musk said, crypto is a better way to transfer value than paper. Number 8. Crypto is a solid, cost-effective alternative to save money. Crypto's long-term upward trend has already been discussed. Now we'll compare it to regular currency. If you buried $100 in cash and waited 10 years, the amount you could buy with it a decade later would be less than when you buried it. This is due to inflation. You won't get much better results if you leave it in a bank account because bank accounts have interest rates that range from 0 to extremely low. As a disclaimer, crypto is indeed more volatile than most currencies, mainly because it's so new. Like at the start of 2018, when Bitcoin's price plummeted. However, it has more or less recovered since then. This upward trend is likely to continue, outperforming any volatility. Therefore, it's an excellent option for long-term savings, something that'll beat any bank's interest rate. Number 7. Inflation isn't a problem. Earlier, we talked about inflation. Let's clarify. The problem with traditional money is that it's constantly devaluing, which is not accidental, by the way. Central banks and governments do it intentionally, especially during economic turmoil. Examples include the financial crisis in 2008 and the international financial crisis in 2020. In these times, money is tight. To deal with it, governments print more money. The Federal Reserve injected $2 trillion into the economy in 2020, creating 22% of all dollars today. It might sound pretty cool to make money appear out of thin air until you realize the catch. The price of goods and services goes up, and the cost of money goes down. And yes, inflation was born. Gold is more trusted than money by intelligent people. Gold doesn't just appear in an economic crisis with value remaining constant. Likewise, Bitcoin and other cryptos, like gold, don't get created as a short-term solution to financial problems. Therefore, they retain their value, making them inflation-proof. Number 6. Your money is your own. If governments and banks control regular money, well, who holds crypto? Crypto is regulated simultaneously by everyone and no one. Take Bitcoin, for example. A Bitcoin network consists of thousands of nodes and tens of thousands of computers that voluntarily run Bitcoin software. Any central authority does not control it. All users effectively own it. Maintaining an active and healthy network is in everyone's best interest. Compared to banks, This has all sorts of advantages. Banks, for instance, are only open during business hours in the countries where they're located. Blockchain is available 24/7. It can take up to 48 hours for a bank payment to clear. Bitcoin transactions take between 15 minutes to an hour. Number 5. The lowest fees. Fees are going to be associated with any investment you make. You have to pay when you buy, sell, or even store an investment. Crypto is no exception. However, with crypto, fees are determined by users. Because of this, it's in their best interest to keep them low. The costs for investing in stocks and bonds are much lower than those charged by stockbrokers. Making transfers, especially international transfers, is no different. You'll be charged a high fee if you transfer money through a bank. In contrast, crypto does not profit from money transfers, which is a huge advantage for businesses, resulting in the adoption rate of crypto continually rising. Number 4. High returns of investment, if done correctly. Bitcoin's price has already risen, and the long-term trend is bound to continue. Let's move on. Nevertheless, we'll take this opportunity to introduce you to a few other cryptocurrencies. Several cryptos have experienced considerable gains in 2020, even with the pandemic in full swing. Initially priced at $145, Ethereum is now worth $600, making it the second largest cryptocurrency. Experts predict Ethereum will eventually overtake Bitcoin in popularity. In addition, Ripple, which started the year around 20 cents, is now around 65 cents. Some other cryptocurrencies are also moving in the same direction. Another reason to get your foot in the door if you haven't already. Number 3. Prices are set by the market, not by the government. The government has a lot of options when it comes to manipulating the value of traditional money. Earlier, we mentioned printing new money. On top of that, they set interest rates. The price of borrowing government money, which has a ripple effect throughout the economy. However, none of this is decided by the government in regards to crypto. Instead, everything is determined by the free market, or how much people are willing to pay for it. Apart from that, governments cannot freeze crypto accounts or track who owns what in crypto accounts. It's because crypto assets are pseudonymous instead of regular bank accounts. In other words, their holder never discloses their true identity. Number 2. Disrupting markets even in its infancy. Due to the creation of Bitcoin in 2009, crypto is more than 10 years old. However, now's the time when it's taking off, and the growth we'll see over the next few decades will be vastly greater than what we've seen up until now. The stage we're at now is similar to that of the internet in the 90s. Cryptocurrency adoption over the last decade resembles the adoption of the internet in the 1990s based on the number of people adopting it. Deutsche Bank has noted this similarity and predicts that adoption rates will remain at the same pace as the internet after the 1990s, resulting in its spectacular uprise. Blockchain is likely to disrupt everything in the coming decades, just as the internet did over the last 20 years. Number 1. Large companies are taking it seriously. Checking out the list of companies that already accept Bitcoin payments: Microsoft, AT&T, McDonald's, KFC, and Subway. Travel companies include Virgin Galactic, Cheap Air, Gift, 4chan, Norwegian Air, and Twitch. Several sports clubs include the Dallas Mavericks, Miami Dolphins, and the Portuguese soccer club Benfica. Bitcoin can also be donated to Wikipedia. Other companies are still reluctant to accept payments in this form because it's still volatile. Over time, that'll even out and more big businesses will buy Bitcoin, as well as other cryptocurrencies, as a form of payment. Did we mention that Twitter's Jack Dorsey said it was the future of money? Now that he's invested in Bitcoin, he's put his money where his mouth is. There's no doubt that big businesses are taking crypto seriously. You should too. Besides, whether you're an experienced Bitcoin investor or a crypto enthusiast, crypto investments are always a good idea. The fact is that crypto investments continue to be a hot topic, even though some believe that the time to make millions has passed. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain still have a long way to go, so even in 2022, you can be considered an early adopter. What a thrill to own something so modern! So there you have it, folks, some of the good reasons to invest in crypto. Convinced? Which of these reasons do you find most exciting? Comment below and let us know what you think. For more videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That's it for now. Thanks for watching the video and see you next time.